I actually came out of a Jewish American family, a family of American war veterans. Unfortunately, my parents divorced while I was relatively young, so I was removed a little bit from it for a number of years. And I spent a little over a year in a Christian church Bible study, but that didn't last very long. Actually, for a while I fought converting to Islam. I didn't want to. So much to the extent that I had said that I would never in a million years become a Muslim. But alhamdulillah, Allah has other plans. I was not entirely convinced of the last prophet.
Sure. Yeah.
I was not ready to accept him yet. At the time that I was fighting it the most, converting to Islam, because, you know, as a Jewish woman, I having married an Islamic husband, it was quite shocking because I had a morning that I woke up with the Quran laying on my pillow next to my head, and there was nobody around that could have placed it there for me. And there had been an incident that as I was going out the door to weekend vacation, and when I got there I noticed that I had a Quran that had been conveniently placed in my purse, and yet no one else had touched my purse but me. So it was very bizarre to me, and I started receiving emails and messages from myself to myself that was in Arabic, and I'm looking at this Arabic text and I'm like, what is this? And then when I looked it up, it was actually Quranic verses that were relevant to me at that time, at the situation that I was in, and explained the situation that I was in and why I was in that situation. And I don't know anybody that has ever received messages from their self, you know, in a language that they didn't know at the time. And so obviously, from that and further observation, I had crossed some news articles and video footage of various natural disasters after that. And the one striking thing that I noticed that I could not ignore was that in places like Indonesia and Haiti, where an earthquake or a tsunami had decimated every building in the village, there was only one that stood.
In this village of 4,000 people, the only building still standing is the mosque. Inside the sacred place, we find a villager. He said that only 1 out of 10 people had survived here. Among the dead were his 2 children. When we thought it couldn't get any worse, we came to the next village. Again, the mosque was the only building still standing. Geography had conspired against this community. It was hemmed in by hills which funneled the wave. I don't know the name of the place, but that doesn't really matter anymore, for it has ceased to exist. Except for myself, my cameraman, and our interpreter, there wasn't another living soul.
So I had to question to myself if there was any building in an entire village that would still be standing after a natural disaster. It would be the house of God.
لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله ما لنا رب سواه. لا إله إلا الله، لا إله إلا الله، لا إله إلا الله، ما لنا رب سواه. ربنا رب القلوب وهو علام الغيوب، في الشروق وفي الغروب نوره يهدي العصا. ربنا رب القلوب وهو علام الغيوب، في الشروق وفي الغروب نوره يهدي العصا. ربنا الهادي الودود، فضله ملء الوجود، عفوه خير وجود، فارتجي دوما رضا. ربنا الهادي الودود، فضله ملء الوجود، عفوه خير وجود، فارتجي دوما رضا.
So from that, I started doing much more actually scriptural homework at this point. And then the more I read, the more I realized that in Islam, that not only did it confirm everything that science said, but that science could not disagree with Islam in anything that it said. And additionally, I also found that Islam filled in all of those missing puzzle pieces in Judaism and Christianity, the things that I had asked rabbis about, that they could not seem to give me quite, a very concise and clear answer. Islam completed that for me. From everything that I have seen from Islam, it respects women and that much more, in so much that the Quran has an entire chapter dedicated to women. You can't say that for the Torah. You can't say that for the Bible. You can't. But the Quran has an entire chapter dedicated to women. How to treat them fairly, how to care for them.
لا إله إلا الله، لا إله إلا الله.
I completely sympathize with any sister that is a bit scared to take that step. I have received opposition from my family. I have received opposition from friends that I have known since I was 10 years old who have dropped me. But the one thing, and it will tell you throughout the scriptures, is fear Allah. Fear Allah. Don't fear what men can do to you in this life. Fear the one who can throw you into hellfire.
فارتجي دوما رضا. لا إله إلا الله، لا إله إلا الله، لا إله.
For those who have been in opposition to me, what do you honestly know about Islam? Have you read it? Do you know about it? Have you looked into it beyond what the media and what the news has said? Beyond what so-and-so has said? Because you cannot pass judgment on anything that you don't know about. And for those like my father who has been supportive, it means everything to me.
All I'd have to say to my wife is, every day I thank Allah that He gave you to me. If it wasn't for you, I don't think I would be as strong in my iman as I would have been today. She's a big reason why I wake up every morning and I have so much to be thankful for.
غرباء 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 إن سألتم عن كتابي فهو قرآن كريم ضم دستور الحياة وحوى نور المبين وحوى نور المبين. If you ask me who my God is, on whose name I call, if you ask me who my God is, He's the God of us all, Allah the Merciful.